Terrific. Thank you. Oh, fabulous. Thank you. Hello, Hollywood. Oh, terrific. Man, oh, man. This better be good. I tell you, I've been hearing about this opening for the last couple of days. You know, I've been saying, who's opening? Who's opening? Have you any idea about the heavies that are here tonight? A lot of heavies here. We have been traveling around the country. And we nearly got here last time. We were out for about 6 months, and we couldn't afford to come to L.A. because we had played all the cities on the East Coast, and we couldn't afford to get out here. But all of a sudden, this incredible thing happened, you know? Like this record went up the charts. So we decided to go for broke. I'm very glad we came out to L.A. Really, I schlepped all my friends from New York City here to sing and play for you here. What we do is an evening's worth of music. We give you an hour's worth of music, and I tell you that you just won't know what to go out humming after we're done here. We're going to give you enough music, you know, really, enough styles here. Really, if you give us 10% of the energy that we're going to try to give you, it'll be more fun than Let's Make a Deal, I promise you. We'll just do some music, okay, gang? These are all my friends up here. The girls got all dressed up. You see they got their little things on here. Very tasteful. Very tasteful. They're going to bring back wrist corsages. Okay, this first tune, I'll talk to you later, okay? This first tune that we're going to do comes from this album I put out, Barry Manilow II. It's called II. Well, was there a Barry Manilow I? Yes, there was a Barry Manilow I, and now there's a Barry Manilow II. And this one comes from it. It was written, the lyrics were written by a guy that lives right here in L.A. He's a friend of mine. His name is Nick Anderson. And I really love the lyric, basically because most love songs that I have heard keep telling you that if you'll only come back to me, I will give you my heart, my soul, and my liver, and my lungs, and my anything else. This one takes the entire opposite point of view. See if you know what I mean here. Okay, moving onward. You know what, I would like to introduce you to my girls here. My whole band is very important to me, but my girls, I would like you to know who they are now. We've been looking around the country for a name for them as a vocal backup group, you know, like a name, like the Supremes or something like that. And we haven't had any luck. I've actually asked the audiences in various clubs in various cities around the country to call up some suggestions, you know, or maybe to send some up on a napkin or a $100 bill or something. But we haven't had any luck. Like I can tell you some of the suggestions we had. Like we had the Barretts, you know, Barry and the Barretts, you know. Needless to say, we are not using that. We had somebody usually calls out the Manilettes. Is that what they usually call out? Boring. We usually ask them to leave the club when they do that. We had what do we have? Washington. In Washington, we had like a very very poetic name. We had Passing Wind. Somebody yelled out "Pat." We figured out that's disgusting. We figured that out. We had the Oreos last time around. The Oreos was an interesting name, but sure, the girls are personally offended by that name. So anyway, we've been talking it over, you know, and we decided that in the age of 1975, we may as well just use their real names, you know, and I'm sure you recognize them when I tell you what their real names are. No fooling around. Ladies and gentlemen, we are bringing back the Flying Garciela Sisters. How quickly they forget, girls, how quickly they forget. Well, really, they are. That's the name we came up for them with. The Flying Garciela Sisters. I think it has a wonderful ring about it. Don't you? You'll be hearing about them. You will be hearing about them. Let's do a ballad. Okay, listen, we're going to do our VSM at you, folks. We're going to do our very strange medley. We call it our VSM. And I have to explain a little bit about what we're about to do, because if we just go into these tunes, you're going to think we're crazy. I originally put it in the act. I put it in the act a couple of months ago because I have learned a couple of things. I was in the background for a long time, you know. I was a piano player for a long time. And I kept watching acts, you know, and I learned a couple of very important things. And one important thing that I learned was that you can't expect an audience of total strangers to sit still through 45 minutes to an hour's worth of totally unfamiliar material. Because everybody starts to get nudgy and they order pizzas during the middle of your act, you know, and they start to talk and everything. So I racked my brains a couple of months ago trying to figure out what I had really been involved with that you might all be aware of at this point in the act. I don't want to give away the big record. I want to save that for the end, you know. So I've been doing it, and it's been getting a very interesting reaction, this little medley that we're about to do. My artistic friends come to me and they say, Manilow, how could you put such a piece of crap in your act, they say. And my trashy friends all come to me and they say, I love that medley that you do. So I'm doing this, I keep the medley in the act, specifically for my trashy friends. I hope some of you are out here tonight. This is for you. This is a medley, actually, of my greatest hits. I have actually been involved with all of the material you're about to hear. I've either sung on this stuff, or I've written some of it, or I've arranged it. So I've strung them all together for you. And this is a medley of my, hello, come on with me. This is a medley of my greatest hits, okay? And next time you hear any of this music blasting and invading your living rooms and bedrooms, you got to think of all of us up here. And then you can turn off your televisions and radios and go back to doing whatever you do. Okay, here we go. See if you remember this one. Ready, boys and girls? Let's hear it for David, huh? Hot song. Tell you, when we get that one together, that's going to be great. Good, girls, good. Band, very nice. Thank you. Mark that one down, Mr. Davis. Okay. All right, listen. Onward. We're going to do what we call our scat tune for you, folks. This is a number that was originally done by the Count Basie Band. The Count Basie, a terrific, of course, one of the all-time greatest bands. And it was, of course, originally done as an instrumental, and we are going to try to become the entire Count Basie Band for you, folks. John Hendrickson, a brilliant lyricist, put words to the whole instrumental. The name of the tune is Avenue C, and we are about to try to become the Count Basie Band for you. The guys got the trombone parts down, and the girls got the trumpet parts down, and I'm going to try to play the saxophone part in the middle. You see what I mean? Are we ready, guys? Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3.